2013年国际邀请赛冠军 Alliance。 Infamous. King Gaming. Fanatic. Royal never give up. Fanatic. Meniski.2011年国际邀请赛冠军 Natus Vincere。 Virtus Pro.2015年国际邀请赛冠军 Evil Geniuses。 PSG LGD. 2018年国际邀请赛冠军 OG。有请 Gabe Newell。
Welcome to the International. On behalf of the Dota community, I'd like to say thank you to the citizens and government of Shanghai for their hospitality and kindness. We are absolutely delighted to be holding this year's International here in China. My biggest question, are we going to finally have a repeat winner? Let's watch some Dota and find out. 谢谢 Shanghai.
It is the final proving ground. The arena in which legends are born. A trial by fire that puts the worthy and wanting alike to the ultimate test. It is the International. A tournament that summons the world's finest Dota teams to wage battle for the Aegis of Champions and carve their names into the chronicles of history. Clashing in tournaments around the globe, each contender has earned the right to stand here. For some, the road called upon the consistency expected of champions, and a resurgent power rose to join them at their best. Some teams have defied expectation to merely arrive here. Others still seek to harness the full potential of veteran lineups. They gather now at the chosen place, Shanghai, where the fire of the faithful burns bright and a legacy of Dota triumph runs to the very core. Each team must run the final gauntlet, where one moment can spark the rise to greatness, and a single misstep can bring it all to ruin. 16 teams compete for ultimate glory. Only one can claim immortality. Who will emerge victorious? The battle begins.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest celebration of Dota 2 on planet Earth. It is, of course, the one and only, the International 2019, live from Shanghai in China. For the very first time, the International on Asian soil. And what a start to the day. I've got Lacoste, Lyrical, and Trent alongside us. Gents, I'm kind of glad. You might have noticed it's a little bit noisy in here. It's absolutely packed to the rafters, by the way. Gents, I'm glad we don't have to break down and analyze the opening ceremony, because I don't even know where we begin. Maybe with Ice dodging through rather than doing that. I don't know. What a great start.
I mean, it's amazing that an opening ceremony can make me kind of forget that we just played all those group stage games, because none of that matters. What matters is how you perform here, and I think that ceremony just, it gives you the shivers, man.
It does, doesn't it? I mean, some of the videos in the middle as well, Lacoste. So I saw, you know, some old stuff. You were back there in the old days.
Yeah, I was there, but there was no shot of me, sadly. They showed only the good players, but it still gives me chills. I could actually see my hair on the hand. getting up. I mean, it's extremely good to be here in Shanghai, China, and this is what we want to see. This is the most beautiful time of the year.
Yeah, it is. Lyrica, what'd you make of that first 20 minutes of the day?
It
What a way to
just blew
start.
my mind. It was unbelievable. And like every single moment of it too, you could just hear the crowd reacting. I've never seen it this big. It's on a Tuesday morning. And they're all out here. It's 9 in the morning. What's
Exactly.
happening?
I came in and I kind of just, we sat down and we kind of got ready. You just kind of look around and you go, holy crap, they're packed. How did they all get in here? I didn't even notice them. And then opening ceremony started, that noise. You'll hear it come through our mics, I'm sure. But it's absolutely incredible. Trent, I also I was measuring the cheering levels.
Yeah,
Because, suddenly I was like, oh, wow, they really like Team Liquid. They really like Virtus Pro. I don't know. It's just crazy.
It worked. The jerseys, right?
The jersey,
Panda?
Yeah.
No, they were thinking
They
ahead.
were so smart. They were
Newbie-
so smart.
I heard
Newbie
a
tried
lot.
something similar. It wasn't quite as loud, but there's a little bit of a
All right,
cheer
well,
for
we're
it.
going to get more from you guys because we've got plenty to talk about before we head into analysing, I guess. Let's loosely call it that. But of course, we want to introduce you to more of our broadcast team, two of which are they're like the Abbott and Costello of Dota 2, or the No Tail and Fly. No, actually, Casey Slacks, rescue me.
Oh, well, you've come to the right place, my friend.
Hello. So good to be back, Casey.
We're so excited to be here. Some of our favorite things to do every TI is to talk with fans. And the fact that we're able to do that here in China is so exciting for me. And we've already been able to talk to a bunch of people. We can't wait to bring you their stories.
Absolutely. I've been all over the world for Dota, and there's always that group of people that are screaming, the Chinese fans, no matter what, wherever I go. And now it's the entire arena, man. It's fantastic. I can't wait to be here in person.
The arena is packed. You guys excited?
Yes.
Excited. Yeah. 我喜欢 Shanghai. Shanghai 很美.
Shanghai美.
We're really excited for some good Dota 2.
Oh, I cannot wait. It's the best year competitive that we've seen so far. We're going to bring the action, and we're going to talk to real people here on the ground, Casey.
Yes, we are. All right, let's send it back to the panel.
Thank you very much, Casey Slacks, as ever. A bunch of fun, enjoying themselves.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think that they've got a unique challenge here, trying to make it work amongst the crowd, but already they got the lingo down. They're good to go.
Yeah, Casey is absolutely amazing.
I mean, they
she needs
both
to
are.
teach me.
The combination between these two is just
No, but her Chinese, I mean.
Oh,
she needs to teach- I want to
that as
learn
well.
more. Like, that was amazing. I was like, wow, where did that come from?
I was expecting Slacks to speak some Chinese as well.
Were you?
Well, maybe later of the day.
Okay, we should get into things because we've got plenty to talk about before we get to our first game of the day. Our first series of the day, of course, 2 from the upper bracket. But before we get there, why don't we check in with a fantastic, probably the best ever group stage at TI.
The battle for the Aegis of Champions began. Standout teams found their stride early, leveraging Titan teamwork to stay near the head of the pack.
Oh no.
Oh, Nico. He does the buyback and bubble and the Ravage. It hits the back lines. KP's caught in the double Laguna through the Grimstroke. He didn't even need to refresh it for that one.
Get ready, they're just gonna end it. They can end it because of that. Look at this. The Ana IO. They're just going into there. They can't do anything. They're all just spraying.
But the buyback comes out immediately. Triple kill for Paparazzi. This man smells blood, wants to find the ET. He did so much damage to me earlier, but I'm going to get an ultra kill and kill you off as well. Not Earthshaker anymore.
Oh, he's back.
He's back again, and Earthshaker, the switch back forward, finds the Rampage.
Each group was stacked with the world's finest Dota talent, and nothing in this world comes without a fight.
Gabby's in trouble. Gabby's shot down. It's Nisha with the triple kill. And he may not be done yet. The multicast come out, but it was Lotus. So Nisha's ready to turn. He looks to Cuckoo. That's going to be an ultra kill. He's not done yet. Stepping forward. He's just shooting them all. Nisha, he's got a goddamn gun inside.
Zai
Still
takes
the
it.
rampage Zai. Come on, Zai. They'll kill Miracle. Miracle holding on to the buyback for now. Now her buyback GH with a freezing field in the midst of it all. The big
Hey,
they get
gotta go.
Miracle. The two-man vortex. He's zipping around. They're
Oh
popping
my
out the
God.
radius. They've got Gabby. They're going to look towards Cuckoo. They'll get Cuckoo as well. It's a double kill for GH as Liquid are holding.
Another bash off the back of the meld. The duel is out, but it won't be enough. E-Blade Pop trying to actually protect the Legion, but she's already down the Requiem. It's so far away. I need a binoculars to see that ability. That's GG. Infamous are calling it. All the confidence is gone.
Veteran players had to find the will to triumph, forging order from chaos to give their teams a glimpse of light.
Epicenter is there. They're looking for this Tiny. Yeah, he loaded with the Burrow Strike. Tiny's still in all sorts of trouble here. He does have a toss if he wants to try and use it. Echo Slam catches out 3. Miracle absolutely destroying them. He's got the Maledict on him, though. He's going to take a lot of damage here. Old Chicken is just holding his ground. He's life-stealing back up as well. But he gets crit. He gets deleted. Miracle. Oh, that damage. Holy moly.
Arteezy slow on life. He'll try and hit your Rhinans out of S1 to get the hell out of here. Burrow Strike in 1 second, but the banner, it got taken away by the Mystic Snake. They have to pop out. They have to fight. At least he'll be able to get 1 dive back over on the Tusker, or maybe he can get more. A double kill for Arteezy. A triple kill for Arteezy. He's just turned this crap up. Ultra kill. Give him the Rampage to ban.
After 4 days of grueling battle, the field has narrowed. For those who survived, the ultimate test on the main stage awaits.
There we go then, that's the group stage. We're going to recap as well and talk a little bit more about it because it was one of the most fascinating group stages we've had, gents. I'm excited every time the first game starts, but I have to tell you, when the first game started in the group stage, and it was Alliance banning techies in the first phase bans against Secret, and then Alliance are winning for 20 minutes, dominating, and then Secret come up, I was thinking, well, if it's half as good as that game for the rest of the game, I'm happy. It just got better.
You knew it's going to be the greatest group stage ever when you saw the techies ban, the IO being played as a carry, position 4 Invoker. A lot of these heroes are being played in untraditional roles, and this is just the beauty of the Dota.
They're making new traditions now out of these heroes. Like, I'm going to see position 4 Invoker in all of my pubs. We're going to see carry IO. We're going to have to get a lot of reports, right? Yeah, no, it's going to be a problem. But I think that it's not just the hero picks. It's like the gameplay, the comeback from mega creeps. It's been crazy.
And Trent, I also like the fact that we've had a lot. It feels like a really wide range of styles. No one's really figured everything out. Like, OG have got this kind of crazy, we'll just pick anything and play anything and whatever.
Yes.
We'll play IO carry and we don't care. But then the other teams are kind of like not playing for it. Like Infamous, they've only played 34 heroes. Compare that to Chaos, who played 57 during the group stages.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And as the group stage, tends to go on, we start to narrow it a little bit for the heroes. So we do have some of our standout heroes, of course, right? We got like the Sober Magi going on, the Elder Titan, who ended up being the most picked there too, and then all the combinations with him, like the Gyrocopter, all that magic damage and stuff. So we're figuring them out, but that is what's scary, right? Because you still don't know where you could go. And there's so many heroes that still haven't been touched that are TI classics. I mean, the Darkseer hasn't been picked. Keeper of the Light. That guy went one liquid
you know
TI.
why?
Why don't we take a quick look, actually, at the heroes that we haven't...
Do you have that power?
We might have that, because we're prepared here at the International. So let's take a look at the heroes that haven't been played yet, because there are only 7 of them.
Yeah, if you buff Darkseer, he's not going to get picked. That's just the way it is.
Wait,
in every single patch, he gets a nerf, keeps being the first ban, first pick material, and now he gets 25 damage on the vacuum.
That's a good point.
Okay, let me ask you this. Out of those 7, which one is the most likely to still be picked? Which one might get picked?
I would probably say Darkseer simply because of he's Darkseer and the off lane is still a little sketch to me right now. That Ogre gets banned out. The Ench is banned out.
So Trent's
I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. I played a lot of Darkseer. He feels terrible right now. This hero, like, you could pick anything else. You can run CM off lane and you're going to be more for your team.
He carried you.
You got like 2,000 MMR by playing
and then they nerfed him.
And you're going to turn on him like that?
All right, it's going to be Ursa because he owns Darkseer, and it doesn't matter. They're going to be able to pick it up.
All right, one of the other things I want to bring up, and we're going to show you kind of some notable stats from the group stage. We played 144 games during that group stage, and we averaged nearly 50 kills per game. 50 kills per game. Everyone's like, Dota's pretty quiet these days. Kind of,
that's not quiet.
Hold on, that's not quiet. That, ladies and gents, is the horn, which signals the start of day 1 of the main event.
I'm very, very afraid. I don't know if I'm ready for the hype levels that's bringing out right now.
It could get very hype in our first game of the day. Virtus Pro versus PSG LGD.
I mean, the thing that's crazy is that this is how TI started before.
As in previous seasons, Virtus.pro have returned to the International as major champion winners of the regular season, although it hasn't been the best of regular season for them. It's not the domination that they saw in 2018, but rather a calm approach towards TI. They didn't have a great group stage, it has to be said. They are under a lot of pressure after going 8-8 and only qualifying for this upper bracket match in their final game of the groups. Virtus.pro settle themselves down and await their opponents, who will get a rapturous applause from the hometown crowd. PSG LGD to the arena, and the chants have already begun. If Virtus.pro had a pretty average season, PSG LGD had a terrible regular season comparison. No majors to their name, didn't look all good all the way through, have struggled in plenty of those tournaments as well, but they've come here with one purpose: avenge the defeats they suffered 12 months ago in the grand final to OG Esports, and do it on home soil and become first-time champions of the International. It's incredible, actually, gents, when I think about it, that LGD, this legendary name of Dota 2, has never taken the Aegis.
It's pretty unbelievable. And at various points, they've had a couple of different teams that have been up in the top echelon. I think back to TI9, you know, LFY and LGD, both making it up there, and it blows my mind. I have to also say, I think I need to go to a doctor because I've had goosebumps for the past hour. It's just, it keeps going.
It's fine. I think if you have got it, it's spread, because okay. I've got it as well. I've seen the Koss rubbing his neck a little bit and stuff, so I think we've got goosebumpitis.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is actually extremely exciting. LGD, FY was in 2 grand finals of TI, but never
the only player
never
that
won them.
2 and not win.
Yeah, and I love what Puppy said, that China is the cradle of Dota. When no one knew how to play Dota,